consider some of the differences between Tier 2 visa and Tier 4 visa. Some call it Tier 2 or Tier 4 or TIE, whichever one you choose to call it, that's perfectly correct. Okay, some people come in boss to say, Chi, can you help me? I want to bring my family over to the UK. I want to go to Canada, any help at all. Now, there is something that you should first consider when thinking of moving abroad. You have to understand certain terms. Which of these routes do you want to travel to abroad to? These are the things you have to consider. Now, I want to make it clear in this very content. I want to bring out the differences between Tier 2 visa and Tier 4 visa. Okay. All right. If you are new to my channel, you are absolutely welcome here. My name is Chinyere Ojike. Please, if this is your first time on my channel, do not fail to subscribe to my channel. Give me a like and turn on the bell icon, which is the notification, so that you get notified each time I upload a video. Relax and enjoy this content. All right, if you have this interest of traveling abroad, you should understand the variations between Tier 2 visa and the Tier 4 visa. In the UK, we have Tier 2 and Tier 4 visa. First, Tier 2 visa is the skilled workers visa. That's the work visa in simple terms. If you are coming to UK to work, you should be looking at getting a Tier 2 work visa directly from your home country. Ghana, Kenya, anywhere outside of the UK, even in the Europe as well. And if you are looking to come study in the UK, you should be considering getting a Tier 4 visa. The difference between these two clear. The first point, Tier 2 visa is the work visa and Tier 4 visa is the study visa. Secondly, for you to get a Tier 2 visa, you need to get a job, which is a job that would offer you sponsorship. Particularly, we are talking about COX in this content, certificate of sponsorship. That doesn't mean that everything is paid for you. It means that your employer or your future employer is willing to sponsor you. He has provided you that job and is willing to sponsor your coming into the UK. It's just a unique number saying that you have a job already. So that number is the number, which is the COS you would present to your home country's visa office, that's the UK Visas and Immigration, for them to know that yes, a sponsor here, an employer here has given you job to come over to the UK and work as a cleaner, as a hairdresser, though there are no visas for this category of workers, to work as a doctor, a nurse, pharmacist, name all the professionals, as a teacher, as well as a farmer, you use it, present it to the UK via VFI, and they would issue you the visa to move to the UK. On the other hand, if you are coming in via Tier 4 visa, which is the study visa, your school would issue you what is called CAS letter. Now, what is a CAS letter? It is a confirmation of acceptance for studies. Yes, it is an electronically generated number by the school which you intend to come in and study in the UK. For instance, University of Manchester, they would generate this CAS number for you and send it to you to wherever you are from your home country. Then you use it, you go to the UK Visas and Immigration in your home country to apply for your visa, which is the study visa, to come in and study here. It shows that, yes, your school is willing to sponsor your coming. Meanwhile, your school is not even paying your school fees. That sponsorship is in quotes. They are willing, they have accepted you, giving you an admission to come in and study. That is all about CAS letter and COS in the other hand. Number 3, for you to get Tier 4 outside of the UK, it is very easy as ABC. Hence, you have the money to come study. You can show the proof of fund that you have money to sustain you, to pay the initial deposit of your tuition fee, and you have the balance in your bank account that is proof of fund. When you show all this, PM, they would issue you a letter to come study in the UK. In other words, getting this Tier 2 work visa from outside of the UK, it's somehow difficult. Yes. because those who are already on ground, especially dependents of the international students who are currently here, some of them are finding it difficult to get this tier 2 work visa. Talk more of those who are outside of the UK. So sometimes it is a bit difficult, especially when you are not that professional. Even when you are a professional like a doctor, a nurse, you have to do certain exams. Doctors, they do 2 exams to come in. Nurses, they have their exams to do. But in some other professions, like the dietitians, I don't think they have that tedious exam. The pharmacy, I don't know. So there are processes to get in this. Number 4, tier 4 visa is a 40-point based visa. They have to check certain requirements to see that you meet that 40 base points. In other words, tier 2 is actually a 70-point based visa. For you to get, so for you to get a tier 2 work visa, it requires you to get this 70 points. It's based on certain checks they have to carry out. Do you actually have a job offer in the UK? And if yes, is that legit? In other words, did you pass the required exam, proof of English? If your job requires you to have a proof of English proficiency for you to take up that job, do you have the maintenance fee? They have to check all this. Where are you going? The address and blah, blah, blah. All this put together, they will ensure that you hit that 70-point base before that job will be offered to you. This is what they meant by a point base. For study is 40, study visa, and for work visa is 70. Is that clear? 5 points. Tier 4 has 20 hours work limit during the week. A student on a study visa is expected to work just 20 hours when school is in section, and more than 20 hours when school is on holiday. Okay. In other words, tier 2 work visa has unlimited work hours, especially if you are a dependent. Even if you are not a dependent, the UK Home Office expects you to work 39 to 40 hours a week. If your employer should give you anything more than 40 hours, they might be queried, but you can get an additional job or extra job elsewhere and do more than 40 hours as you like. Number 5, if you are in the UK or if you are coming to the UK on a tier 2 visa, that's the work visa, sometimes it is difficult for you to switch your job. Before now, there was a law that people can easily switch, but currently arriving here on a 5 years, maybe care and health, whatever visa, the healthcare visa, you have to stick to your employer for that 5 long years. You can't just change your job until after that 5 years. Meanwhile, 5 years is such a short time. But if you are on a study visa, you can switch different jobs. Yes, you can work in a factory today. Tomorrow you choose to work in the hospital. You can mingle around until you finally graduate. If you are coming in on a work visa, which is the tier 2, it leads to settlement in the UK after 5 years of working on that very visa in the UK. You can apply for your ILR, that's the indefinite leave to remain, and then you take it up from there. In other words, if you come in with or if you are coming in on a study visa, which is the tier 4 visa, it does not lead to settlement, but then it counts towards your 10-year settlement in the UK. It takes about 10 years if you are here on a study visa. The next point, tier 4 is very expensive to apply for. Applying to study in the UK currently, you should be counting paying from £13,000 in a year to £20,000 in a year. Yes, that is the cost. I've seen someone studying prelimo, ordinary prelimo, studied those years in Nigeria, but pre-law, this young boy is paying 17,000 plus just for prelim. Foundation, that is what is called in this foundation program. That's what they call it in the UK. Yes, he did that and is currently in year 1, paying 20,000 plus just for year 1 in law. That's a lot of money, isn't it? So it's very expensive, but it is an easy visa to get in the UK. In other words, tier 2 visa, which is the work visa, it is not that expensive. Sometimes it might not be free, but mostly to get it is free. To get a COS is entirely free. It's just that you have to pay for the visa yourself when applying from your home country, but COS is absolutely free. Your employers pay for it. That's why it is called sponsorship, in other ways, because they pay for it. We've gotten it for 3 times. We paid no kobo. I hope this is clear for anybody that will come in boss to ask me how much are they supposed to pay for the COS? Okay, next point. The major difficulty from getting a tier 2 visa is that you have to go through rigorous processes of interview. You have to pass your interview for you to be offered the COS, you know. But for tier 4 visa, sometimes you don't go for an interview. They just need you to have the money and make sure that you have the foundation training. Maybe you're coming to do a master's degree program in the UK. You should be expected to have a degree, or you're coming in for a top-up. You know, these are just the requirements. And then they check your proof of fund and all what. Sometimes they don't do interview. Yes, so it is very easy to come in and study. Yes, get the study visa, tier 4 visa, and it is hard to get the work visa, which is the tier 2 visa. I hope it is now clear to you the differences between tier 2 and tier 4 visa. Tier 2 visa is the work visa. Tier 4 visa is the study visa. Just know it in these simple terms. Meanwhile, let me know which one of these visas would you be interested in applying for, so that you can get down to the UK or elsewhere. All right, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Like, subscribe, and keep coming for more.